What is going on, FDC? It is your host, TW110, and we are here for the first ever battles for Forza Drifting Championships presented by Plantronics Gaming. Check out Plantronics Gaming on their website. They got a whole different range of headsets for gaming, but go to Plantronics Gaming, gear up, gear good. But for some reason, we did not have very many signups for this event, nor did we have a big turnout for qualifying. I think it was because of so many people just competing in other competitions here on FM7. But we do have 6 drivers. We got Maybe Dude in the number 1 spot getting the pole position. And the number 2 spot is AJ Soups All Over You. And then in the 3 spot, 1 second. Gotta bring it up here on my phone. Phone just locked on me. Number 3 spot, we got ENJ Sleepy. In the number 4 spot, we got FDB the Ash. In the 5th position, we have Carnage King 87. And then in the bottom spot, 6th, we have Exterior Guide 46. Normally, we'd have a top 16 field, but we only have 6 drivers, so this is probably going to go by quick. I already figured out all the buy runs for the winners bracket. Maybe Dude and AJ Soups All Over You already advanced to the winners semis. So they will be waiting to see who they go up against. The winner between ENJ Sleepy and Exterior Guide will go on to face AJ. And the winner between Carnage King 87 and FDB the Ash will go on to face Maybe Dude. So let's go ahead and get into it and get these battles underway. Get into a session, get everybody in there. Hopefully we don't have technical difficulties with the connection like we did during qualifying last weekend. Go. I believe the only person we are missing is Exterior Guide 46. I will try to get him in here. Let's see. Wait, he might be in here. Hold on. No, he is not. So, let's see. So we got 3 drivers in here. We got 5 in the party. So just waiting for the other 2 to join. That would be ENJ Sleepy and Carnage King. There's Carnage King. Just waiting on Sleepy. There he is. All right, so let's go ahead and create a session. All right, so let's set it up. On quite a few laps just in case people need to get tires. And just remember guys, you cannot change your tires until after a battle is done, meaning after you run 2 runs, then you can get new tires. Meaning after you do your initial battle, if it goes to an OMT, you can get your tires after that initial battle and get ready for your OMT. Alright, so waiting for everybody to ready up, and then we'll go ahead and start the session. Oh, sorry, didn't realize my mic was muted, but like I was saying, guys, just a reminder, you can only get new tires in between battles. So meaning if you have your initial battle, you can get tires after that if you go to an OMT and so on and so forth. You may not get tires in between runs. If you guys want to park your cars where you had to park them for qualifying, just to make sure that you're out of the way, that'd be awesome. But the first battle up is going to be FDB to Ash against Carnage King. FDB will be going in the lead position first. The drivers are making their way back to the start. So there's ENJ Sleepy. Like I said, he is your number 3 qualifier. There is, yeah, maybe dude in his Camaro, your number 1 qualifier. So like I said, Carnage King and FDB to Ash will be the ones going first. FDB will be leading first. So once they get into position, we'll get ready to go. So drivers, do whatever you need to do to get your tires ready. Lead car is on left. Let me get chat up on my phone. I do not have it up yet. I do apologize. I was just keeping an eye on the bracket. Who? Oh. What, you staying here? Alright, so here we go. We do not have a block vehicle. We are still looking for someone to run that. I do apologize. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, the drivers are off. FDB leading at R33. Good initiation by both drivers. Carnage just slightly dropping a tire. Neither driver getting out to the first touch and go. Carnage may have just got that outer zone, but that does not matter. Ash is the one that needed to do it. He threw big angle, not quite getting that outer zone through the sweeper. Both drivers looking pretty clean through the hairpin. Not the cleanest of runs, but still looking pretty good. Not a bad run from either driver, like I said. Both do need to clean it up a little bit. So now Ash will be in the follow. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. A little bit of a delayed start, so they must be watching the stream for the 3, 2, 1. I guess they have me muted, but they're off of that 50 roll to the 400 marker. They accelerate. Good initiation from both. A little bit better from Ash, but Carnage getting out to the touch and go like Ash was unable to, and the first outer zone. Oh, and Ash hits the wall pretty hard, and Carnage is going to throw it too hard, and he's going to spin right into Ash. That is not good at all for either driver, so judges will have to go back and look at the first run for their decision, so we will be right back with that decision. All right, the judges have came to a decision, and after the second run being unjudgeable with the 2 incomplete runs, and all 3 judges agreed that the first run also was, well, it was judgeable, but it was even, so this one's going to be one more time. So if the drivers could please pull up to the line. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, drivers probably watching the stream, that's why it's a delay. They probably have me muted, but they're off and running 50 roll to that marker. I do apologize for that, but good initiation from both. I was able to see that. Both drivers getting the inside clip. Only Carnage able to get that touch and go. Both drivers getting the outside zone. Much clearer run for these drivers for their first run. Ash going a little bit too far inside, and that's going to throw Carnage off. And then Ash throwing big angle before the finish. Carnage may have straightened before the finish, but that was because of the slight mistake from Ash going too far inside. But judges will have to determine how that one's going to play out as they make their way back to the start. Right, so Ash is going to back up and line up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, drivers probably listening to the stream. That's why there's a little bit of a delay there. They're off and running. Oh, and there's contact right off the start from Ash. Ash now allowing Carnage to initiate, so that's going to be a huge disadvantage for Ash, so we will be right back with a decision. All right, so we already have a decision, and due to the heavy contact before the initiation, Carnage is going to be moving on in the winner's bracket. So, Ash, you are not out, but you are going down the loser's bracket. Please do not leave, though, because we have enough drivers for you to stay in here. All right, so the next battle up is going to be ENJ Sleepy against Exterior Guy 46. Exterior is not here, so Sleepy will have a bye run. So, Sleepy, if you could just pull it to the line. And whenever you're ready, you may go for your bye run. Right, there goes Sleepy. A little bit of an early initiation there from Sleepy. Just getting a feel for the course, not really hitting too many clips. Getting that last inside clip very nicely. Oh, and then grips up before the finish. But again, it's just a bye run. So that will ensure his spot into the next round in winner's bracket. All right, so the next battle up, this is now the winner's bracket semifinals. It's going to be Yeah Maybe Dude against Carnage King. So your number 1 qualifier against your number 5 qualifier. And obviously, Yeah Maybe Dude will be leading first. So hopefully Carnage can clean up a little bit from his runs with Ash. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. they're off and running for that 50 roll to the 400 marker. Yeah, maybe dude, your number 1 qualifier in front. Early initiation from both drivers. Both drivers dropping tires and missing the first touch and go. Also not quite filling the first outer zone. Getting that wall tap is, yeah, maybe dude, both getting the second outer zone. Both getting the touch and go through there. Yeah, maybe dude may have been a little bit too far inside. Carnage hitting the wall a little bit too hard and disrupting his angle a little bit. Judges have a lot to look at through this run here as they head back to the start for Carnage's lead run. Alright, so the driver's going to line back up here for the second run here. Round 1 in Long Beach for FDC. 3, 2, 1, go. They're off and running. Carnage now in the lead position. They accelerate. See if both drivers can get a better initiation this time. They do. Carnage's not quite getting the inside clip, but getting the first outer touch and go. Getting the first outer zone. Oh, but he hits the wall too hard, and that disrupts his angle. That's going to be an incomplete run for Carnage, unfortunately, and he's going to nearly spin there. Unfortunate turn of events for Carnage there. Judges have a lot to look over these 2 runs. We'll be right back with a decision. So after reviewing, this is unfortunate for Carnage because he probably would have been taking that one, but due to the big mistake in the second run, yeah, maybe dude is going to be moving on. So yeah, maybe dude going to the winners final. So the next battle is going to be E&J Sleepy against AJ. Soups all over you, and AJ will be leading first since he is your number 2 qualifier. So Sleepy's bye run wasn't the cleanest, but he was just getting a feel for the track, I'm sure. Hopefully he can clean it up because this is your number 2 and number 3 qualifiers here, so you'll see a good battle, hopefully. AJ, if you could just line on the left a little bit. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, slight delay because they're probably listening to the stream. Here they go for that 50 roll. AJ in that challenger, first run of the night for him. Almost a late initiation from AJ, and that's going to cause him to miss that first inside clip. Sleepy's going to grip up though. And then AJ's going to hit the wall and grip up, and this is not looking good for these 2 drivers. At this point, since both drivers straightened up, this run I would think would be deemed as unjudgeable. So it's going to come down to this next run here where AJ's going to be chasing Sleepy. Hopefully they can keep the mistakes to a minimum. Not sure what's going on here with Forza. It like spazzed out, changing the cars. Looks like Sleepy may have lagged out or left. So I will try to, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, it looks like Sleepy may have lagged out. So we will take a 5-minute competition timeout, and this will be his 1 5-minute competition timeout to let him reconnect. So we will be back in just a moment. Also, drivers, if you could just back up to the lobby or leave the race. That way we can get Sleepy back in here. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get Sleepy back in here. Everybody wants to go ahead and ready up. Alright, here we go. Let's get back into the race. Everybody make their way back to where they were parked, and we will see the second run between AJ and Sleepy. Let me see if I can get chat back up. My Twitch had froze on my phone, so I had to close it out. Alright, everybody just go ahead and make their way back up. So now AJ will be chasing down Sleepy. And like I said, the first run I would think would be deemed as unjudgeable. So it really comes down to who runs better here. Is Sleepy going to have a cleaner line run than AJ's chase run? AJ looked like he's going to go down. I'm not sure where he's going. I guess he's going to warm up his tires because he's got to do a chase run. Yeah, it looks like he's just warming up those tires, getting ready for that chase run. Alright, just waiting for AJ to pull up to the line, and as well as Sleepy. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. They're off and running. 50-mile-an-hour roll. Who's going to have the cleaner run? Because whoever does is moving on. Big angle from both drivers. Looked like Sleepy may have just dropped one, though. Neither driver got the touch and go, but Sleepy getting the first outer zone. Both drivers a little shallow through his corner. AJ a little twitchy. Making a little bit of contact to Sleepy, and he's going to hit the wall. And Sleepy, I think, is going to take this one after that mistake, but we will have to wait for an official result. We will be right back. Alright, and we do have an official decision. Because of the big mistake in run number 2 from AJ, Sleepy will be moving on. So, it's going to be Yeah Maybe Dude, our number 1 qualifier, and E and J Sleepy, our number 3 qualifier, in your winners final. We got to see who's going to go to the grand finale. So, Yeah Maybe Dude is going to be leading first. Normally it would go a lot longer than this, everybody, but since we did not have very many drivers, we are going to get through this bracket quick tonight. Just waiting for dude to pull up when he's ready. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off. Yeah, maybe dude in the lead position in that Camaro. Sleepy in the S15. Good initiation from both drivers, both getting the inside clip. Sleepy actually dropping a tire, not getting out to that touch and go, but dude is, as well as the first outer zone. Neither driver getting to the second outer zone, nor the second touch and go. And Sleepy having to hit the brakes to not hit dude, and then hits the wall. So I would think dude would have a huge advantage going into the second run here in the winner's final. So now they're going to make their way back to the start for the second run, where dude's going to be chasing down Sleepy. And Sleepy has to basically hope here that dude makes a big mistake for him to stay in this. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's set it for run number 2 in this winner's final. See who's going to the grand final. They're off Sleepy in that S15, leading the Camaro of Yeah Maybe Dude. Good initiation timing. Both drivers getting the inside clip, very clean. Getting out to the touch and go, getting through the first outer zone. Good angle coming in the second outer zone from Sleepy, fulfilling it. I don't know how he didn't hit that wall there, and then dude makes some contact and stops. That may be the mistake that Sleepy needed to send this to an OMT after that big mistake in run number 1. We will be right back with an official result. Now remember, in between battles, you guys can get new tires while we are waiting for this result. All right, the official result after the big mistake from both drivers in different runs. It's going to go one more time in this winner's final. So here we go. Drivers rev up so I know you're ready. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's send it. They hit the acceleration marker. Good initiation from both drivers. Big angle from dude while still nearly getting to that touch and go. And the first outer zone. Coming into the second outer zone here. Neither driver getting it. Both drivers been struggling with that. Sleepy got it in the last run though. Much cleaner run from both drivers through the hairpin. Very good run from both drivers. There's a little bit of gap that opened up right before the finish, but much better run from these two. So now they're going to swap positions here. Run number 2 in this OMT of the winner's final. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go, FDC. Let's get sideways. Let's see who's going to the grand final. Is it going to be Sleepy in the S15 or Dude in the Camaro? Good initiation from both drivers, both getting the inside clip as well as the first touch and go. Not quite going through the first outer zone. Sleepy making a few adjustments, not getting the second outer zone. Dude doing a great job of chasing him down, staying close, following his line. Sleepy making another slight mistake. And whenever it's this type of competition, is this far into the bracket, those little mistakes could cost you. But we will be back on the official result. Let me know in chat who you think took this one home. All right, we have a split decision. Judge number 1 gives it to Yeah Maybe Dude. Judge number 2 says OMT. And judge number 3 says Yeah Maybe Dude. So Dude going on to the grand final with 2 losses in his pocket in this double elimination bracket. So we will take a small 10-minute intermission. And then we will be right back with the losers bracket to see who's going to go on to face Yeah Maybe Dude in the grand final. Drivers are more than welcome to drive around until intermission is done. We will be right back, guys.
outside, riding, hanging out the window, screaming, who wanna die? Savage left, alley, with 100 bad habits. Say I need prayer, all I need is my reggie. Pull a swing with a blade, then I pray with a dead prey. Banging great to my grave, militarized up, I say, what that mean? I don't know, till about Forza answer that sipping lean, dying slow, drugs make me feel okay. Burn a $500,000 cash for that paper, turn to ash, walk away, something laugh, ha ha ha. No, I got cash, and cars and bras, hit that 7-figure mark without an A and R, scarecrow walking in the fog, life got worse than it was before.
Probably cop a script, Roxy. Probably cop. Probably cop. Probably cop a script for Roxy. Y'all be kinda sloppy. Got me dodging all your body. Bag 'em in the lobby. Dropping Adderall and alcohol and then a pop of fucking oxy. I'm a zombie. I'm a motherfucking dead man walking. Speak on naughty name. It's just another dead man talking. Got me dead man stalking. Copy silhouette chalky. Typing out your problems. Just another red-headed hawking. Cherry flavor dead. Ruby got me chicken head squawking. Do it how I does it. Yeah, fuck the way they say it. Talking. Please fucking up.
All right, and we are back from intermission. So drivers, if you want to go and get new tires before we continue with the losers bracket, you are more than welcome to. But please stop drifting on the course. So looks like we got some drivers here getting some tires. But the first battle will be Carnage King against Exterior Guide, and Exterior Guide's still not here, so he will have a bye run whenever he gets back to the starting line. But they are all looking to try to fight their way through the losers bracket to face this guy right here. Yeah, maybe dude in the Camaro in the grand finale. And hopefully Carnage can clean up his runs here. He has a chance to with this bye run. Do know Carnage from when we used to be called FHDL on the horizon, and I do know he's a very good drifter, so I can tell you right now he is struggling with this course tonight. Alright, looks like he's going to pull up to the line. Whenever you're ready, Carnage, you may go for your bye run to officially eliminate Exterior Guide 46. That's a shame because Exterior Guide is the first season champion of FHDL. Big angle there off the entry for Carnage, not quite getting the touch and go. Getting the first outer zone, maybe just getting the second outer zone. Big angle coming into the hairpin, hits the wall a little too hard, and he's going to hit that tire wall, and it's going to disrupt his angle. Luckily, it's a bye run. Carnage going full send in that bye run, trying to get a good feel for the course on what he can do in the battles. So that will officially eliminate exterior guy 46. So the next battle up is going to be FDB to Ash against AJ Soups. And AJ will be leading since he is your number 2 qualifier. And Ash is your number 4. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here they go. They're off and running. Hit the Excel zone. Initiate a little bit of a different initiation for AJ, but he still does not drop a tire. But he hits the wall and it's going to grip up. So all Ash has to do. Oh, but then Ash just slightly gripped up there. But I think he was doing it to avoid AJ going off the course. And Ash is going to finish strong here with some big angle. Oh, but then maybe went opposite drift before the finish. Judges will have to go back and look at that as they go back to the starting line. And John, to answer your question in chat, no, we are not. So now, I think I was going to say Ash had a huge advantage there, but I think he may have went opposite drift before the finish. So if that is the case, then that means those runs were unjudgeable. And it comes down to this run here. And last time AJ was in this situation was against Sleepy, and Sleepy ended up taking it home. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. They're off. Ash in the R33 leading. Big initiation from both drivers. AJ right on Ash's quarter panel. Neither driver getting the first outer zone though. Same with the second, just a little too shallow. This run a lot more clean. AJ comes in too hard and hits him again. The same situation that happened with Sleepy. And that allows Ash to just run away. And I think Ash may have took this one, but we'll have to wait for an official result. We will be right back. So while we're waiting for this, just a situation here. The winner of this battle goes on to face Carnage King 87 in the next round. But don't forget, go to our Facebook page at Forza Drifting Championships to sign up for round 2 at Homestead. Signups are open right now. And we finally do have a result. And the first run, just to put it out there, the first run was deemed unjudgeable. So the second run obviously went to Ash after that big mistake from AJ in the same corner that he made with Sleepy. So Ash moving on. AJ, thank you for coming out, but unfortunately your night is done. So Ash moving on to face Carnage King. And I believe these guys faced each other earlier tonight. They did. So here's basically the rematch between your number 4 and 5 qualifiers. Ash will be leading first since he is your higher qualifier. I do remember these guys' runs, they weren't bad, but they weren't the cleanest, so hopefully they can clean it up. And earlier in that battle, it was Carnage taking the win, so Ash hopefully can take a win here and take out Carnage, and that'll do it for Elite Velocity if he can do that. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Can Carnage make it 2 for 2 against Ash, or is Ash sending Carnage home and ending his night? Good initiation from both. A little bit late for Ash and not getting that inside clip, but did get the first touch and go. Only Carnage getting the first outer zone. Neither driver getting the second. Coming into the second touch and go here. Both drivers getting it. Both drivers getting it. Ash may have been 2 inside, but still gets out to the touch and go before the finish. Great run from both drivers. The only thing I might have to say is Carnage could have been a little bit closer throughout the remainder of the course. He was close throughout the first half, but Ash may have went in too close in that hairpin, and judges are going to be looking at that. All right, here we go for run number 2. 3, 2, 1, go. Now the question is, can Ash put in a better chase run than Carnage King? As Ash's lead run was fairly clean. Big angle off the start from Carnage, both drivers getting the inner clip. Carnage getting the touch and go, as well as the first outer zone. Can he stretch it out to the second one? He barely does. He barely got that bumper over that red line, and getting the second touch and go and the inside clip. What a run from these two drivers. Oh, but did Carnage grip up there before the finish? He did straighten a little bit. So judges will have to look over both these runs and see what the result's going to be. We'll be right back. Again, go to the Facebook page at Forza Drifting Championships to sign up for Homestead Round 2. All right, sorry for the delay. Judges were just contemplating every little bit in that run. Since we are getting later in the bracket, any little thing could cost you. But the little mistakes that the drivers made did not cost them anything, because this one is going one more time. So we need to see Ash in the lead position, Carnage in the chase. All right, here we go. Let me switch cars here. 3, 2, 1, go. They're off and running. 50-mile-an-hour roll till that 400 marker. Ash leading in that R33. Big angle from Ash, but he may have just dropped the tire. He had to adjust it. Because of that big angle, he was not able to get to the touch and go or the first outer zone. Ash getting out to that second one, though. Oh, but there's some contact, and that's going to cause Carnage to wreck. And Ash just run away with it here. Unfortunate for Carnage. So obviously Ash has a big advantage here, and I can see from the tire marks that Ash did hold drift all the way to the end. Man, Carnage was closing quick on him, and unfortunately he just closed on him too quick, entering into that hairpin, and that's just been some people's problems tonight, coming in too hot. And they either just grip up because they slow down too much, or they slam into the lead driver. So here we go. Ash going to be chasing now with a huge advantage. Carnage has to hope that Ash makes a huge mistake here to not be eliminated tonight. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. They're off and running. Carnage from Elite Velocity Drift Team, the only one from that team left. Good initiation from both drivers. Getting the inner clip, getting the touch and go. Carnage running a very clean lead run as he has been all night. Getting the outer zone. Ash makes a big mistake hitting the wall. Carnage just has to finish strong here and not make a mistake, and it could be going to another one more time. And Carnage holds it. What a clean lead run from Carnage. But this could be going to it one more time, or it could come down to whoever has a better lead run. So we'll be right back with that official result. All right. Again, sorry for the wait. Like I said, judges are just looking over every little detail. And like I said, you would think it would go to an OMT because both drivers made a mistake in the chase position to where they had basically an incomplete run. But both drivers finished their lead runs. So instead of going to an OMT, the judges determined which person had the better lead run. And the one with the super clean lead run, as well as holding bigger angle, is Carnage King 87. So Carnage is moving on by the skin of his teeth. So Ash, thank you for coming out, and we hope to see you next round, but unfortunately you are done for tonight. So now we're at the losers final. Carnage King against ENJ Sleepy. They have not gone against each other yet tonight, and the winner of this will go on to face Yeah Maybe Dude in the grand final. And ENJ Sleepy will be leading first because he is your number 3 qualifier, as Carnage is your number 5. Again, in between battles, you can get tires if you need them. So just waiting for Sleepy to pull up to the line. He's warming up his tires. Once he's pulled up to the line, that means he's ready to go, and we will send it. So a lot of big events have gone on tonight, even though we've only had 6 drivers instead of the normal 16. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. 50 mile an hour roll to the 400 marker. Sleepy leading in that S15. Carnage chasing in the 350. Oh, Carnage got right on him without touching him. I don't know how he did not touch him. But Sleepy getting out to the touch and go. Oh, but that disrupted Carnage's angle when he touched that outer zone wall. Getting the second outer zone is both drivers. Oh, but Carnage is going to make a big mistake again in the chase. And Sleepy's going to continue on. I don't know how Sleepy saved that. To be honest, if I was chasing that run, I probably would have spun too, because I did not think Sleepy was going to save that after tapping that wall. But he got his rear end back out sideways. So again, Carnage facing the same situation as he did against Ash, having a big disadvantage going into the second run. right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get slideways. All right, here we go. Carnage now leading. Now he does not have that wing after that crash. They accelerate. Good initiation from both drivers. Big angle from Carnage. Not much from Sleepy, but Sleepy still holding him there. Not quite getting the first outer zone. A little bit of twitchiness from Carnage, but getting really close to that wall in that second outer zone. Sleepy holding on to him. That's all he has to do without making a big mistake. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, he was able to hold it to the finish. Sleepy almost did make that big mistake that Carnage was needing. So I'm pretty sure we know how this one's going to play out, but we still have to wait for an official result. We'll be right back. All right, judges have talked it over, and due to the big mistake in the first run, Sleepy's going to be moving on to face, yeah, maybe dude, yet again in the grand final. Thank you, Carnage, for coming out. Hope good luck at the next round, but unfortunately you are eliminated. So here we go, grand final here. These guys face each other in the winners final. So the way this would play out, and yeah, maybe dude's obviously leading because he's the #1 qualifier. But the way that this, and I think Sleepy just lagged out again. So, wait, no, he's still there. Not sure what happened there. Oh, Ash is still in here, okay. So anyway, yeah, maybe dude's obviously going to be leading first. But the way this plays out, since yeah, maybe dude came in through the winners bracket, if Sleepy beats him here in this battle, they get to go again, because then that was the one extra loss that he had in his pocket, since this is a double elimination bracket. If that is to happen, they will go to a sudden death grand final. But if yeah, maybe dude wins this battle, it is over because Sleepy has already had his one loss previous in the bracket. All right, so here we go. Drivers, rev up to know that you're ready. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get slideways. All right, they're off. Hit the Excel zone. Sleepy not giving dude much room, but good initiation from Sleepy. Dude not getting that inner clip. Little bit of contact, but not much. Drivers not hitting the clips or the zones quite yet. Sleepy hitting the wall. A little bit of wall tap from dude, but he was hitting the zone as well as Sleepy. Both drivers getting the inner clip. Getting out to the touch and go is both drivers, but Sleepy yet again getting that wall tap, but not disrupting his angle too much. Again, not bad runs, but not good runs from both these drivers. Both drivers obviously pushing their limits to try to get this win here in round #1 at Long Beach for Forza Drifting Championships. As I have to say, if I had a co-host here, I'd talk to him about it, but I have to say that's probably the cleanest, one of the cleanest runs we've seen Sleepy pull tonight. I mean, it still wasn't the cleanest, but it's definitely one of the cleanest. But that's also at the same time the most mistakes we've seen from dude tonight. So here we go. Pulling up. Run #2. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go, FDC. It's time to get slideways here in Long Beach. Run #2 in the grand final. Is dude going to take the win, or is it going to go to sudden death? Here we go. We're going to find out. They initiate. A little bit wide from Sleepy, and he's going to hit the tire wall. There's nothing dude could do, so that's going to pretty much give it to dude as long as he can finish out the run. That is unfortunate for Sleepy. And that was a legal pass because that was on an inside clip that he went wide on, but did dude just nearly straighten up before the finish? We'll be right back with a result. Let me know in chat what you guys think here. All right, we have the results. So, the first run obviously was pretty even. Both drivers were very sloppy, not hitting clips or anything like that, and the proximity wasn't the greatest. So that one was fairly even. Second run, Sleepy did make that big mistake in the first corner, allowing Dude to go on by. But reviewing the footage, right before the finish, Dude went slightly opposite drift, ending in an incomplete run. So both drivers got an incomplete run. That means we're seeing an OMT in this grand final. So Dude is going to be leading Sleepy yet again. Hopefully they can clean up both their runs. Dude did have a good run in the second run, but he did go opposite drift before the finish. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's send it for the first grand final of FDC in this OMT battle. Dude opening up a little bit of a gap. Both drivers very clean off the start, neither one getting to the first touch and go. Dude fulfilling that outer zone, Sleepy cutting corners to get on that door, but that Camaro's just so fast. Here he comes right here, he gets right up on him, but has to hit the brakes. Oh, and then Sleepy nearly grips up, and oh, he may have spun before the finish. Sleepy was really fighting that one to try to keep it from straightening up. He was doing whatever he could and nearly spun. Judges are going to have to go back and look if he was 90 or more, because if he was more than 90, that is a spin. But if he's 90 or less, that is a clean finish. So both drivers made their mistakes here. And Sleepy, like I said, he didn't grip up, but he was very, very twitchy, leaving that hairpin, trying to keep it sideways. Or as we say here in FDC, slideways. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Who's winning this battle in this OMT in the grand final? Dude with with an extra loss in his pocket. Sleepy has to win here, otherwise he is done. Oh, Sleepy goes into the tire wall. All Dude has to do is do a clean run again in this second run, but he has to hope that he does not go opposite drift before the finish. He has to hold it all the way to the finish, which is that white line. Not really hitting any clips. All he's doing is making sure that he finishes it, and he does. So that could seal the deal here, but we still have to wait for an official result. And we will be right back.
I didn't get tired. Hurry up. Bro, why are you at 70%? I mean, it's your fault, though.
No, it's not. You were clearly going over 50.
This competition. What? You're fucking high. You led that run crazy. What?
All right, after reviewing the footage, the first run was clean from both drivers. When Sleepy nearly spun, he was at 90. He was not more. So first run was judgeable. But the second run, obviously Sleepy made that big mistake, which means, yeah, maybe Dude's going to take the win here. So congrats to Yeah Maybe Dude, his first FDC event. Well, it is the first FDC event, but first time seeing him come out, whether it was FHDL or FDC, and he gets the win. Going to be top of the point standings going into Homestead, and we are going to get him in here for a Plantronics video, or Plantronics interview, if that is okay with him. If you could just include your audio real quick, dude. Give him a minute to do that. Doing some donuts. Celebrating. All right, I'll give him a minute to include his audio here. All right, so here we go. Plantronics Gaming interview to the winner. Plantronics Gaming, gear up, you're good. Oh, sounds like he's still including his audio. All right, you good, dude? Okay. Hold on. Let's see here. Just gotta make sure.
Got it. It is there.
All right. So like I said, this winner interview brought to you by Plantronics Gaming. Gear up, gear good. Dude, man, I know you're new to the series, and this series is new as well, but how's it feel to come out on top and be on top of the points to start off the season?
Oh, it's pretty great because I was on a comp with Sleepy earlier today, and he did pretty well, and I did pretty bad, so it's a nice little redemption.
Yeah, I bet. And especially for you guys to face each other twice just in the bracket tonight.
Yeah. He knew what I was going to be doing coming in here, so it was I had to trick him up a little bit. So.
Right. I mean, it's all about mind games when it comes to drifting, whether it's online or real life. But congrats, man, on the win, and hope to see you in Homestead next round.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there.
All right, awesome. Congratulations, man.
Cool.
All right, that was Yeah Maybe Dude, your winner at round 1 in Long Beach. Getting those 20 points to be on top of the point standings for the championship and one step closer to that free 1 year of Xbox Live. So this is T-Dub signing off. We will see you next time for qualifying for round 2 at Homestead. Again, you can sign up on our Facebook page at Forza Drifting Championships. You can also follow us on Instagram at F Drifting Champs. And then also, like I said, the signups are on the Facebook. All the course previews for the season is on our YouTube at Forza DC. There is a space between Forza and DC. Go check that out. And we will see you then. Until then, guys, keep it slideways.